And we have Kyle Timms here. Nice to meet you, Kyle.
Nice to meet you, Shay.
So to start off with the questions, how would you describe yourself?
I would describe myself as a fast-paced guy, very innovative and very adaptable to any work environment that I can be in. That's about it.
How would others describe you?
Probably a very jittery guy, being that I do have a lisp and I stutter a lot. But other than that, I mean, they would agree with the same things that I just listed. Very fast-paced, very strong work ethic, and can adapt to any situation.
Okay. How do you feel your previous experience has prepared you for this position?
I feel my previous position has prepared me very well. I did a few internships coming out of college working with Deloitte and EY. And from there, those two companies gave me a lot of insight into multiple industries, one being oil and gas over in Houston, and the other being a lot more in the tech industry here in California. And it has given me a lot of insight into multiple industries.
Okay, then. What makes you different from other candidates?
What makes me different is, like I said earlier, I am adaptable to any situation. I can learn on the fly, and I can handle multiple issues at once, and I come with a passion to anything that I do.
Okay, then. What would you do to make me, as a coworker, feel more comfortable and confident in your work?
What would I do? The simplest way to do that is to work together with that person so you can understand each other's skills, each other's trends, and how you work exactly, and to respect each other's work at that point. Like to understand.
Okay. Why do you think you will be successful at this company?
I feel that I'll be successful at this company with the environment that they have in place, with the job rotation that they have to work through several different industries that the company has with clients, and from there you can move forward within the company to be moved forward, upward, and become more ambitious within it.
Okay. Could you describe a situation where you dealt with a difficult customer, and how did you diffuse the situation?
Well, probably a difficult customer was when we discovered that there was fraud at a particular company, and the customer, the person who we had main contact with, was best friends with the person we discovered that was committing fraud on their company. So convincing him and diffusing him of the situation was a little hard because it was a much more personal situation for him, and obviously they wanted to do things that you can't really do as an employee to someone else at that moment, because there was a lot of feelings that probably were conflicts of interest at that point. So we got the customer down. We're able to tell them what our strategy is from here on how to deal with the particular employee, and we were able to move forward from there.
Okay. Why do you want to be an auditor?
I love being an auditor because there's multiple industries offered in this particular sector. You can go, like I said, from oil and gas to working with tech companies to working with the banking industry. There's multiple industries. You're always on your feet, and you have new situations. You're essentially never bored. There's always something new you get to learn at every point in your life.
Okay. Could you explain your experience with Microsoft Excel?
My experience with Microsoft Excel, that's essential to any and every position at auditor, from doing multiple things that involve just assessing the balances within the companies, making sure that there's no errors within them number-wise, which is usually, if there is, that's how we discover if there's a not good thing happening within a company, fraud or something. But I've been using it for about 10 years. I would say that I'm very proficient at it, and it's something that's essential to auditing.
Okay. And how would you handle the discovery of fraud as an auditor? I know you were talking about earlier how you actually encountered this before.
Well, it's a very simple thing. It's your job as an auditor to report these situations. So once you make the discovery, you have reports that you have to file, and you have to go and address the main client that you have as your point of contact. And from there, you just go about taking care of the situation. It's a pretty straightforward black and white thing. There's not really much of a gray area in this. that I have at least experienced up to my point in my career with this.
All right, well, thank you, Kyle.
No problem. Thank you very much, Shane.